This is about money.
Ah, yes, money.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Keeping Your Money Show with Jamie Westenbarger. Retiring successfully rarely happens by accident, so don't leave something as important as your retirement to chance. Now you can sit down face-to-face with Jamie Westenbarger for a complimentary consultation or second opinion. Call Jamie right now at 888-98-MONEY to set up your appointment. That's 888-986-6639. And now, here are your hosts, Jamie Westenbarger and Bart Steinler.
All right, welcome back to the Keep Your Money Show. I'm Jamie Westenbarger, joined as always by Bart Steinler. If you're just tuning in or you've been listening the whole time, we've been talking about student loans and how much people are willing to sacrifice to get them paid off. Switch to one of these checking accounts. You may be getting some money that you're giving away today. We also discussed home improvement renovations that actually could cost you money when it comes time to sell your home instead of increase the value. And I think today's show is a great example about how we cover all sorts of things that have to do with money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not just boring you with the same rhetoric every day about save, 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 but other unique concepts of ways that maybe are costing you money out there too.
Yeah, it's probably one of the reasons that we've been around so long for a locally produced financial radio show.
The longest lasting locally produced radio show.
Yeah, and we want to thank our listeners for that. But, you know, I was listening, I was spending some time in the car, and I was listening to some other shows that are, you know, financial radio shows that are sponsored by, you know, other companies that do financial products and so forth. And I just got the feeling that, you know, I'm listening to like a canned, scripted 30-minute sales pitch.
Yeah, it feels like a commercial.
Yeah.
It's like an infomercial.
Yeah.
And almost all of them are, you know, come Saturday and I'll tell you more, you know.
Right.
I mean, I've got nothing more to tell you. You know what I mean? Telling you right now. If you want to come in and get a free consultation, we'd be happy to have you, but I'm not going to bribe you with dinner. I'm not going to give you some big, you know, sales pitch or, you know, there's no shtick involved.
PowerPoint presentation.
We never talk about products on this show.
No.
Unless there's something that we feel is so drastic, we need to let you know about it. But I think a lot of the programs, if you tune into them, they're consistently pushing products and why this product should be what you have all your money in.
And that's what really bugs me, because how do they know that product is for you?
They don't. They know that product's for them.
Right.
It's a good commission.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you know.
I mean, nobody in this business knows what's right for you until they sit down and talk to you.
No.
And
I think that's
there's a lot of listening involved before you ever can get to that.
I think that's one of the most interesting things when people come in for the first time. You know, we had a couple in yesterday who are new clients, and we're proposing some ideas on investment, and we had to go over it a few times because, you know, they're a little bit unclear on some of it, but it's because she says to me flat out, she says, you know, no one has ever, in all the years we've been investing, no one has ever explained to us what we're actually doing and why the way you just did. And so, you know, I apologize, but it's taking me a little while to absorb it all because no one's really given us this much good information, you know, because it's not cookie cutter. I mean, we put it together for the person and what their situation is, and we help craft the plan for each individual person. And I can't do that on a radio show. I can't tell you in a 9-minute segment how you should invest your money because I have no idea. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your needs are. I don't know what your risk tolerances are. I don't know how old you are. I don't know how much money you have. So,
what's your lifestyle?
Yeah, I think that.
Do you have other people depending on your income?
I think that is what definitely makes us very, very different, for sure. So, interesting article to segue into that has nothing to do with money, but has everything to do with keeping your money. Hackers are constantly looking for new ways into your computer, and the University of Illinois and University of Michigan did a research study together to find out if they could actually, without ever talking to someone, encourage them to plant a virus on their own computer. And how did they do it? Because curiosity kills the cat. They simply went out and took a little USB drive, 300 of them at each campus, and they simply left them laying around, whether on a park bench, whether on the ground, whether on a computer next to a computer at the library, whatever. They found that over 50% of the people out there picked it up and plugged it into a computer. One of them took less than 6 minutes to be plugged into a computer. Now you say, how do they know that? Well, they installed tracking software on the USB drive, which is something that a hacker could do. Mm-hmm. And by simply plugging that into your computer, you will introduce that virus to your hard drive and give full access to everything that's in there to the person who created that program. That is really freaky, actually.
You look at, you spend the money on the computer. You spend the time setting up the software. You buy antivirus protection software. You pay some sort of fee to maintain all of that. And then you go out and you pick up a thumb drive that you have no idea where it came from, you have no idea what's on it, and you plug it into your computer. It just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. And, the interesting thing is when we look at TV or movies, we always see hackers as like these really, really intelligent, diligent people who are like cracking these impossible passwords and, all this. And what's interesting is in real life, hacking is really mostly about taking advantage of people's gullibility. They guess passwords because many of your passwords out there are your kids' names, your name, your dog's name. Surprisingly, password. I think we saw when we talked about passwords a couple months ago, and I think the number 3 most used password in America is the word password. That's not a pretty good one. You also should not use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's also one of the highest used ones. So a lot of times just guessing is really easy. They can pretend to be you. They go through your mail. They found some identifiable information about you. They call customer service. They pretend they're you. One way to prevent against that is anywhere that you do business with, that you have a phone number you can call them at, set up a passcode where even if someone could tell them everything about you, your mom's maiden name, your social security number, everything, if they don't have that passcode, they will not be able to access your accounts. That's a great way to protect yourself. Or Wi-Fi. We're all trying to save on data on these wonderful phones that are attached to our faces and hands and hips. And so we're so quick to jump on Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. Wi-Fi can be fake. You can set up a fake Wi-Fi that streams off of your computer that says free public Wi-Fi. And when somebody clicks on that, they actually are providing information to the person who set up the fake Wi-Fi connection. So, even if you're there for 30 seconds, their ability to garner information off of your computer is just so easy for these organizations to do. So just another thing to look out for, but, really just be careful out there. We all have so much information on our computers and our phones and everything else. Don't let somebody have it easily. Protect it any way that you possibly can. And one way is to not let the curiosity of what is on this thumb drive get the best of you. All right, coming up, we're going to wrap up the show and send you into the weekend right here on the Keeping Your Money Show.
This is the Keeping Your Money Show with Jamie Westenbarger and Bart Steinler.
All right, welcome back to the Keeping Your Money Show. I'm Jamie Westenbarger, joined as always by Bart Steinler. Well, another show's in the books. Get out there and enjoy this beautiful day. It's not 30 and snowing, so that's a positive. And anything above 50 this time of year is...
Break out those short sleeve shirts.
Right. Yeah, how do you know you're from Michigan? Because it goes over 55 and shorts and sandals become what everyone wants to wear, right?
Or in Arizona, that would be a jacket and sweatshirt and everything else.
If you missed any part of the show, you can always find it on our website. Go to keepingyourmoney.com, or you can always find it on iTunes. Just go to iTunes and search for The Keeping Your Money Show. If you want to know what we're talking about every week, you can go to Facebook. Go to facebook.com/keepingyourmoney. Like our page, and you'll get updates throughout the week on what we're going to talk about on That Weekend Show. So if you were a Facebook friend, you'll know this week that we were talking about grads buried in student loan debt but unwilling to do anything about it. Switch to one of these checking accounts and your money will make money. 8 costly home renovations that could hurt your property value, and this simple trick that hackers can use to get into your computer. I want to remind you about upcoming events. We have in a couple weeks, we have our monthly mixer, and we're going to be back in Grand Rapids. Bart?
We're going to be on May 10th at Bravo Cucina Italiana. I have to make sure I say that correctly.
Right.
I'm not sure if I did, but we'll go with it. So that's going to be on May 10th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It's our monthly mixer, as Jamie was saying. It's a casual open house style event. We do complimentary beverages and hors d'oeuvres. There's no presentations or no sales pitches. You just come out, you meet the people from the Keeping Your Money show, the people from Forest Hills Financial, and the other great folks who show up almost on a regular basis to our monthly mixers to have an enjoyable night out. RSVP by going to keepingyourmoney.com. Once again, no cost. Just go to keepingyourmoney.com, click on the events tab, or you can give us a phone call at 888-98-MONEY. That's 888-986-6639. And Jamie, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the golf outing coming up.
Yeah, we got the golf outing 2 months away, Thornapple Point Golf Club. Check it out on our website, keepingyourmoney.com. It is, as always, it's our 3rd annual charity golf outing, which benefits Kids Food Basket. We would love to have you as a golfer. If you want to just come have dinner, if you're a company and you'd like to sponsor a hole or a team or an event, we're going to have a hole-in-one car giveaway, all kinds of great stuff, all available to us, and all the proceeds going to Kids Food Basket, which is an awesome organization. I'm going to tell you, like I tell you every week, you'd never go on a trip without planning on how you're going to get there, where you're going to stay, and what kind of money you're going to need to spend. Retirement is exactly the same way. If you do not have a roadmap for your retirement, you are destined to have a much rougher time than if you do. Let us help you. Give us a call. 888-98-MONEY is the number. I'm Jamie Westenbarger for Bart Steinler, Troy Fox on the Lake Shore. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.
The opinions voiced in this program are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which investment or investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, financial advisor, or tax advisor prior to investing. Securities are offered in the U.S. through First Allied Securities, Inc., a registered broker-dealer, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through First Allied Advisory Services, Inc., a registered investment advisor.